I'm Stabby Pete.
Pete Noir. I don't think I can have milkshakes anymore.
I hope you saw the looks on their faces because that was not done in the rehearsals.
We have
We're doing it live. We're doing it live.
Live. No stopping. No taking it back. So we're drinking Mother's Milk Ale. No, just Mother's Ale.
Mother Ale.
We're drinking Mother Ale from Denali Brewing here in
Alaska. It's got a sexy lady on it with red hair and maybe she's
blonde.
Blonde?
Sexy lady? You're the reason why ships crash into rocks.
She looks like Poison Ivy from DC. You know she's lesbian now.
The girl on the can or the Poison Ivy?
Poison Ivy. She and Harley Quinn are dating.
Yeah, that's not new.
Plants don't have sex.
That's not new.
Oh, not new?
That's not new.
Yeah, that's not new.
Welcome to the 21st century.
Welcome to Rule 34, brother.
I wasn't saying like it was a good or bad thing. I was just saying it was a thing. Stating a fact. I didn't find out until recently when Harley Quinn got her own show. And she had the shark on it, which I really like the shark.
Jeff? Or King Shark?
No, yeah, it's like it's fungals. Fugils?
What?
Ron Funches?
Ron Funches plays the shark on
I don't think that Ron Funches would appreciate you calling him Fungals.
Fungals and Funches.
I don't even know who that is.
It's a funny black guy. Funny black guy. No, he's a funny. I mean, he's a funny guy. He doesn't have to be black. I don't know why I said that. But
Pete Noir.
Pete Noir.
Your roots are showing. As Jeff would say.
But he is the shark from Suicide Squad. What's that shark?
Full circle. Harley Quinn. He's the shark from Harley Quinn.
He's the shark from Harley Quinn. That's Funches.
Yep.
But the shark that's in that show was in.
Wrong.
What? The same shark?
King Shark is in Suicide Squad, but he's played by Sylvester Stallone.
Yes, definitely. But he only says like 3 words. In Harley Quinn, he has a full vocabulary. Yes. But in Harley Quinn, he can like hack stuff. He's like a computer scientist.
That's because in Harley Quinn, he's just Ron Funches. It's Ron Funches if he were just a shark.
So he's not King Shark in that show.
I don't know.
You watch the show?
I don't have time. Too busy looking up.
Anyway, this is the Pete Show, and we're drinking beer and talking about stupid stuff. We're drinking Mother Ale. I wasn't yet.
From Denali Brewing, which is in Talkeetna, Alaska. Very nice place.
Yeah, nice sunny drive north.
I like
refreshing.
Talkeetna. It's always fun to go.
This is refreshing.
It's a nice blonde ale.
Yeah, it's a very blonde ale. Yeah.
Yep.
It's tasty.
Yeah.
Refreshing.
Be nice on a hot summer day, not a iced over bullshit day.
The great part about the Pete Show is you don't know what time of year it is because we film in the same garage, studio.
Garage studio. So those weren't words. Garage studio.
But a lot like hearing Christmas music in November. There's Ferrande ads on the radio. I love Ferrande. Who doesn't love amusement parks in the bitter cold of February?
I saw a picture of the 1976, so the same year that Star Wars came out. Or did it come out in 77? That's why I get it wrong.
Sorry, nerds.
They had a picture of a Sears Roebuck's staff that worked the Ferrandi event. Okay. And they were working when the Ferrandi event was going on. Okay. This was a much bigger deal. It must have been a much bigger deal in 76 than it is now. Because they were all dressed in old-timey clothes. The whole staff was dressed up.
Okay, yeah.
It was cool looking.
That might have just been Alaska.
Yeah, Alaska in the 70s. I mean,
we always
old time.
we always take 20 to 30 years to catch up for the rest of the U.S.
No, they looked.
It's like when everybody was in like the swinging 60s, we were like in pioneer times.
Yeah, one of the names I thought about changing the show into is Second Class.
As in citizens?
God, why?
That was
I'm not saying that's the dumbest idea I've ever
welcome
heard.
back to
But
Most
I don't see
Hated
why
Ancestries.
You know why? I said there's a reason for that. It wasn't just I didn't make it up randomly.
What's the reason? Yes.
That's Wyatt Earp's bar in Alaska. It's called Second Class.
Welcome back to White Bread. I'm Sourdough Pete.
You don't like white Earth. It actually would have been a better name for you. Because you are sour.
Oh no!
It's so white.
You are very acerbic.
I thought it's because compared to you, I'm a minor.
Margaret? Okay. When I had my first drink, you were barely out of the baby's womb. You see, so you using another big word in there?
I wasn't the ripe age of 12 for you to buy me liquor. Denali Brewing, huh?
It's big take. You didn't see it on the screen, but we all saw it. You can see the look in my eyes. We should have had a. That's when we should have our guest star in a picture right there. Because that would have been amazing.
Hey, there's a story on here.
Yeah, definitely.
Mother knows what's best. She knows what ails you. She inspires us to create Mother Ale by brewing Pilsner and wheat malts and a blend of noble hops into a smooth, soulful blonde. After a day of fishing, rafting, or simply marveling at the vital force of Mother Nature, Mother Ale satisfies.
Wow.
Where can you go rafting?
You could go rafting like me and Adam did.
Big Sue?
I've gone on 6 Mile.
We should do a rafting trip.
Eagle River.
The actual Eagle River.
Did you really? Yeah. The Zodiac in the Zodiac things. It was like a roller coaster for like an hour.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
When we went down 6 Mile, they have Class 5 rapids. Yeah.
I rafted down the Camel Creek.
Oh, wait,
right
you're
here.
downstream drinking this beer.
I rafted the Camel Creek and I found Class 5 hobos. we were sailing by our little raft, and all of a sudden I looked over and there's like 5 or 6 red hobos in the forest, and they're looking at us, and they're sort of moving down the like a trail they have down the creek with us.
Pretty sure you saw druids.
Yeah, they're definitely. I've seen a hobo before. I don't know what they look like.
Hobos work.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
These aren't hobos. These are homeless people. These are
bums.
These are. Yeah. That was the craziest thing I ever did with Adam, and I did some crazy shit with Adam.
Okay.
We almost got killed.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we ran into a fir tree, and our raft got stuck under the fir tree.
Oh god.
And we were like in the raft, and I'm trying to get myself around the fir tree, and I finally got the raft to go under the fir tree.
Oh, wow.
But then they had a big hole in the raft, and we were like in the middle of nowhere, and I'm just pumping the raft, and he's bailing the raft, I'm pumping the raft. Then we go around another turn, and there's like an old power line that's falling down over the river.
Oh my lord.
And so I go to block the power line, and I realize as I'm blocking the power line, I have a metal paddle.
Oh my god.
So it literally goes cha-ching, and I'm like, I'm dead.
Are you standing in a rubber raft?
No, I'm sitting. I was sitting like with my feet.
Probably coated in water.
Yeah, totally. Because we just went through that thing where we went under the fir tree. Oh god, I was so. And then we couldn't pump anymore, and our thing just went flat. So we had to just like walk the raft
in there
the rest of the way out to the place.
So this is like that Charlie Brown raft race.
Dude, it was so terrible.
Nobody else was there.
And my phone got wet. So we couldn't call anybody. So I had to walk to this like bar and like ask the guy who didn't give me money. And so all I had was like my credit card.
You know what? I'm sure you knew where the bar was, and you've never been there before.
Like a homing pigeon.
Yeah, there's the bar. We can find help there.
Yes.
Oh, hey, you guys are Mother Ale?
Yeah,
We did not.
Maybe you're built like a divining rod.
And you know what? We did.
Liquor.
We called the very friendly Country Pete's wife, and she came and got us soaking wet. Might have been the most shriveled I've ever been. It's terrible. All the water in Alaska is always cold, even in the middle of summer.
Oh,
the Peach Show doesn't endorse marital disputes.
She was super mad. She was super mad because she was mad. I just want to say one last thing. It was supposed to be a 3-hour cruise, and we were gone for 8 hours. And no one could find us. My phone
It's
was
not a cruise if you have to row.
It was a 3-hour rowing trip. It was supposed to only take 3 hours, and we were gone. It was 11 o'clock at night.
Oh my god.
When we finally called Tora.
Why are you
She thought we were dead.
So how long were you at the bar?
0 hours, 0 minutes. We started, like, you know how you go up to you know how you go down, we started way down by the,
We started in a raft, but we ended in a flight, right?
Yeah.
we started down this road, like, way down the road. It's like, past the cop place.
It's the last house on the left.
There's a place you can go up to that used to be illegal to live, but you can live there now because they homesteaded it. They moved in and nobody moved them out, so they got homestead rights, whatever.
Squatters.
Yeah, there's a road that goes up there, and those houses are super expensive now because all the squatters have sold off to the rich people. But you go that road and you get into Campbell Creek way early. So Adam had the great idea that we would do something no one else does, because normally people start at Taco Bell. Like that Taco Bell right there, you could go behind
Taco Bell is usually where I finish.
Yeah, see, you get it all wrong, man. All wrong. You don't go to Taco Bell, River, then bar. You go River, bar, Taco Bell.
Taco Bell's not like an aperitif.
So the plan was, it only takes an hour and a half to get from Taco Bell to Peanut Farm. And we were going to come out of the Peanut Farm and have drinks at the Peanut Farm. So they said, on the way there, Adam changes and says, no, he wants to go down to this other place, which is only like 10 minutes further down the road. But I went and looked afterwards. I looked at the GPS map, and it like goes all the way up here and then like whips back like this. So it's like a super much longer trail. It was 8 hours later. My wife is so mad because she was so worried that we'd killed ourselves.
Yeah, I bet.
Which is a reasonable fear.
Hello!
Hello.
Reasonable understanding, Joanna.
We were talking about how friendly you were. Do you remember the day that I got in trouble with Adam?
I'm keeping him in check. I'm super sorry.
Do you remember the time I got in trouble with Adam?
You want to narrow that down?
The one time we went rafting? How we were so... you should see the look on her face. How long were we gone? It was like 8 hours, wasn't it? You were worried for us.
You editing on sound?
Probably. Some of it.
I'm not.
She was so worried about me. She was so worried she wasn't even mad when she came and got me. She was mad later. She's like, you could have died. I was like, I was with Adam. That could always happen. That could always happen. So I really like this. But
you were kidding, that's hilarious.
What?
She really is perfect when he's perfect.
See, it starts.
That's a new baby. That's it off to the phobia people. Not the phobia people, but the people who put it in the book about stuff that does like that.
Phobia people?
You know, you can tell by the beer level who talks more.
You have not talked much. I know.
Yeah.
So, what do we have to think about this beer?
I think it's great. I think
it's good. It's a good drinkable beer. It's not the style that I prefer, but it's well done.
I would drink it if I was lost rafting on Campbell.
Oh yeah,
I want to be clear. I wouldn't be with Adam. I would be with Eve.
The joke was overruled by my daughter almost dying.
There's a verse about that.
You know, you can just stand up.
Apparently not.
We're all watching her. You guys sharing that little stool? Alright, so I would rate this 3.25.
So I've had this several times before and I rated it a 3. And yeah, I think I'm going to stick with that. It's not a style I like, but it's very well done. And if somebody gives it to me, I'm going to drink it.
I like that. I'll go 3.25 as well.
So, yeah, 3-ish.
Yeah.
Do we have any funny stories to tell? I'm just joking. We told a bunch of funny stories early. John Lithgow was the Yoda in the BBC adaptation of Star Wars. For the people who watched the previous episode, which might be a different episode, not in the right range.
He's also the commander in Third Rock from the Sun.
Yes, that was an awesome show.
He was also the mean father that didn't want the girl to dance.
Yes,
in Flashdance. No, that was Flashdance.
Yes, in season 3 of Dexter as the Trinity Killer.
The Trinity Killer is like, nobody dances or I'll kill you. Mug ya. Yeah, I love John Lithgow. He's one of my favorite actors.
You're not thinking of Dirty Dancing, are you?
Yes.
No.
She's thinking of Footloose.
Footloose, yes.
Completely different film.
Yes.
Where country kids play chicken on tractors.
Yes.
What? I never watched Footloose.
What? That stays in.
You
never seen Footloose?
Oh my god.
The These kids have never danced before, and then at the end of the movie, they know all the latest dance trends.
Kevin Bacon is just like amazing.
It's an 80s movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got that teenage angst where he gets upset and dances in a warehouse or something.
Yeah.
In a forest? Did he dance in a forest?
No, he dances in a barn.
Yeah,
he's very upset.
Yeah.
He's very upset, parks his Volkswagen, and the stereo from the Volkswagen just echoes throughout the barn, much like a stereo would.
Most unrealistic thing about the movie.
Yep.
A Volkswagen stereo movie.
Not that...
It could have been aftermarket, though.
Yeah, not that dancing would be banned in a small, like, southern town. I believe the shit out of that in modern America.
They love dancing in small southern towns. It's usually like barn dancing and square dancing and other dancing. They don't ban dancing. We have lots of dancing in the southern towns.
Do you not watch the movie?
That one.
Do you not watch the movie?
Yeah, you need to watch the movie.
Yeah, you don't know.
You don't know why they banned it.
Yeah.
I'm from the South. I know a lot about the South. And Missouri is not the South.
But you didn't see that movie.
Oh.
You know a lot about the South? How many times have you cleaned your sister's name off the side of a water tower to defend her honor?
I don't have a,
You don't have a sister.
I mean, I have a half sister, but she lived in Wisconsin.
She is not!
She is not fun to be with.
Ron Funches.
I'm guaranteeing you, the cops, the most scariest thing in a southern town is the cops. And if a cop had to get there and get the graffiti off, because they would take it off, because they're usually, that's one of the most profitable.
Cops don't do that.
Well, whoever did it, they would be mad.
I thought the scariest thing in the South were those roving gangs of ghosts.
What? Oh, God.
Matt, you make jokes I don't get right away. You make me look so stupid.
Yeah.
I'm very confused.
How do you forget your heritage? That's so weird.
What?
I'm leaving that joke in.
What?
I'll explain later.
Okay, please do.
Oh my God. No, that wasn't going on when I was growing
I'm
up.
sourdough Pete.
Oh, it was.
I mean, it doesn't happen as much. Anyway. So, you guys watch any good TV shows lately?
Super sorry.
No, that was a great joke. I was off the cuff. I know you made that one up on the cuff. That was a great one. You watch any good shows lately?
Doom Prophecy.
I watched that.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah,
Lincoln Lawyer.
I love Lincoln Lawyer.
Oh, God, that was so good.
I loved it when he had the gang defend. Like it's so weird.
The motorcycle gang.
Yeah, but then,
bodyguard.
Yeah, but that was. Have you seen all the series?
Oh yeah, we saw.
So then later on in the series, he has like the cartel. They have like the cartel people. They have.
Yeah.
Dude, he's like, man. Like, first of all, are you sure you're not a criminal? Because it sounds like you work for different people and you have henchmen and they fucking follow you around. And like, or maybe they're just popular shows. It's like, hey, we get some biker gangs in this show. Maybe the people who like are anarchy people, whatever that show was.
Oh yeah,
Sons of Anarchy. Our economy.
Ants of Anarchy.
Yeah, the ants would be really powerful if they had anarchy. So I did. Doom Prophecy got real bad reviews on Monday night.
What?
Really? It got 4s and 5s on Monday night. Maybe a 6. I think Jameson gave it a 6. I thought it was a slower moose show, but pretty good.
Frank Herbert gave it 0 stars.
I also like
because he's dead.
But I think maybe I think possibly I think how much we like actors affects how much we like the shows. I like the actor who was in Vikings, who was in that show. It gave it a bump for me because I liked how he acted in that show. I thought it was good, and so it gave the show a bump. I think I would give that show a 6 or a 7. You said it was higher than that, or just like?
I rated it higher.
Yeah, I liked it.
I liked it too. I enjoyed it.
I look forward to each episode.
Yeah.
I watched it all on the plane to Florida.
I've been watching reruns of 6 Feet Under.
Ooh. I haven't watched it. I did watch a couple episodes. I didn't watch the whole thing.
You never watched it.
Is that the one where he touches people and they become alive?
No, it's one about 2 brothers who run a mortuary.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yep, that's it.
What was that one?
It's a drama.
Where the guy touched the people and they came alive. A real quirky show.
Brokeback Mountain?
What?
No.
Yeah, he touches them and they came.
Alive.
No, they were definitely alive.
Well, not anymore.
Welcome back to tonight's episode of Brokeback Mortuary. Episode 1, cracking open a cold one.
With the boys.
Oh God.
Goddamn. That's a YouTube show I've seen.
HBO by the rights. I love you.
Oh my god, I don't even know where to go from that one. I had something to say right before, because I haven't said my show yet. I was going to say it. Miss Scarlet and the Duke.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
love
super
that.
good.
It's a fun show.
It is unbelievably poignant, and the woman who leads it is so realistic to, I think, that age. I think she doesn't have superpowers. She's not super smart. She can't beat people up with her fists, but it lives in that world. And the world really makes sense, and it really gives a good experience of the time, like how bad it was for women and stuff. Because I feel like I watched a similar show called Emily Holmes. Amelia Holmes?
Amelia
Holmes? Yeah, I super love that show too. I love that show too, but that girl almost has like superpowers. She's
was that the girl with the girl?
Stranger Things.
Yeah, I saw that for. I
was like, I liked Henry Cavill.
It was too ridiculous for me.
I liked Henry Cavill.
Yeah, so that's a big dichotomy between those two shows. Amelia Holmes has basic superpowers. She lives in a terrible time. But it doesn't even make sense because she beats up people. She makes all the workers like turn against the people. It's like crazy. She does crazy things.
I like Sherlock Holmes because he's like he's like a super smart, but also has like Asperger's, and he's a drug addict. There's all kinds.
No, I'm a Holmesian.
There's different angles to Sherlock that's great, but then to suggest that it's like an inherited trait,
well,
and it goes to like another like sibling is like it's not as cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I am a Holmesian, so I've watched every Holmes movie.
A Holmesian, or as they're known, a homo.
Needs a little work.
Workshop that one.
Yeah.
I'll fix it on Brokeback Mooring.
Brokeback Mooring.
Okay.
All right. Let's cast out the castaways and get rid of all the ghosts from the south. Like, subscribe, and do something else on yourself.
Don't report us.